in a Tub presents the Tubcast. Featuring Eric.
Oh, you see that guy? He's all like,
Kyle.
Is he transgender?
Jeremy.
We're gonna make America great.
Trevor.
I mean, why did he just go to the bus?
And special guest Nathan.
Does this mean we're finally gonna get to see Big Bird's chicken breast?
Hey everybody, how's it going?
Hey.
Welcome to the Tubcast. My name is Eric. I'm joined by
Kyle.
and
Jeremy.
and
Trevor.
and
Special guest.
Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
I'm feeling the love from you tonight, Nathan.
Our audience
No,
didn't.
I figure love is a many splendid thing.
What?
All you need is love.
All you need
I don't
is
think
love.
everyone
Let's
can.
stop where we belong.
I don't know that everyone can actually see that in the chat.
But that's okay.
If you can't, Nathan's got a big sign that says love behind him.
Here,
yeah.
I'll
It's pretty-
scoot it over for a moment.
No, it's not you.
No, it's you can kind of see. That's
yeah,
good.
they've
They
got
get the
the L and
picture.
the V.
It's kind of zoomed
Yeah.
in on you. So,
Yeah.
Yes, Max. I did get my hair cut. It's real bald, and I'm covering that shiny dome with this hat.
oh, did you really get a haircut? No. Oh,
Yeah.
had me fooled.
He's joining the white supremacist guild.
I
It's
thought
just really bad.
you were going Keemstar,
So,
going bald.
Oh yeah!
we're
Oh, man, that's
Maybe Kyle just wants to be the
I turned it.
avatar.
there's not enough heart in
I
that.
turned it
that's
up.
true.
Settle down. You don't got to tell me. I know. I fix things.
Nailed it.
Hey, was Caillou an incarnation of the avatar?
Caillou.
No.
Caillou. Oh, Caillou is a whiny little brat.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate
Yes,
Caillou.
he is.
If the avatar's superpower is if he only bends whininess,
I've heard
he
so many.
bends people's temperaments.
Yeah, I've heard so many parents that just hate that kid.
Every time Caillou was on TV when my kids were younger, it was just like, Caillou, Caillou. And it was like, Mommy, I can't reach the peanut butter. Well, you're too young to make a sandwich. So stop whining about it. Mommy, why are you so mean to me? Because I didn't want you and you ruined my life. I should have had an abortion. Mommy, what's an abortion? No, that's usually how one of those shows played out. That's kind of,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
that's
It went that dark, huh?
yeah, pretty dark.
My favorite episode was the one where she finally put out her cigarette on his arm.
I almost spit my drink
He
all
just
over the
started
place.
crying. Owie, Mommy, that hurt. That's what you deserve.
What is there like some insider trading going on in the chat here? I'm just seeing people throwing money around.
Am I being sold or
Hey,
something?
Zumbini's back.
Hi,
Welcome.
Zumbini.
Zumbini!
Talking about Trevor like that. Oh, that's just mean. We're not going to repeat that for the audio listeners.
What's wrong? Well, Trevor might like
I mean, he
more
may like
voluptuous
ladies.
women.
It's possible.
I suppose that term itself just kind of sounds mean.
Voluptuous?
No, not that. What's said in the chat?
Well, yeah, that's why I didn't say that
yeah,
term.
I know.
That is probably a little
Voluptuous
derogatory.
works.
Yeah, I was
Trevor
being
likes
polite.
the voluptuous
How about
Big,
ladies.
sexy, and in their 90s.
Well
Good one,
done.
Good
Log
one,
in.
login, yeah. Big, sexy, and 90.
You know, Zumbini, I don't usually look at your name. I just hear people say it, so I've been misspelling it in my head all this time.
That's why you haven't gotten any of Nathan's
more-
messages.
Was it more
Yeah.
like Beanie?
Yeah, maybe.
No, it was Zumbini.
Zumbini.
Makes sense.
Zoom Bernie.
Yeah, what about a festively plump? Or is that like a turkey? That might be.
That
Festively?
sounds like my Thanksgiving dinner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, festive. I don't know if I'd have.
Put a meat
Festively
thermometer
plump.
in it.
I'm just saying that might be. What did he say? I missed
Put a
that.
thermometer in it.
Oh yeah, Yep, it's 90 degrees.
It's a square angle.
Yeah.
What?
A 90-degree angle.
We're talking about turkey and Thanksgiving.
You gotta
and-
keep up with Nathan's puns. I mean, he goes
Sorry.
from like weird Shakespeare jokes to geometry.
He goes like 5 onions deep.
You never know.
I appreciate that I'm being so highly bid on.
So
here.
Jeremy, how you doing?
They're
I'm
bidding.
doing great. I'm trying to keep track of this bidding war.
Oh, I
we've
wonder
got
why
going.
it's so hard for you to keep track of it when
It's
it's
the
just
bidding
you're
war.
just one person in the chat. So that's
crazy. It's
I
going
mean, it's
nuts, man.
no, I don't know. It's weird.
Crazy checked his account and bid all his tub bucks.
He did.
On Trevor.
What did he bid them on?
I
On
think
a date with Trevor.
well,
pretty sure
more
he wa-
specifically my virginity.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Wait. So Crazy is trying to get your virginity for 7,168 tub bucks.
That's what I've gathered. That's,
Are you willing to give it up for that price?
Good deal.
That's gonna need to be more.
Jeez.
Crazy. Maybe you can pool your money with some of the others in the tub. And
I'm not. I'm
It's
not.
happens.
I ain't that cheap.
That's not a thing you can split, Jeremy.
are you sure?
Hey Zumbini, yeah, we did play games yesterday. We played Ultimate Chicken Horse. You can find that on our YouTube channel at
That
slash
was a
the
ton
minute
of fun.
tub. The
Yeah,
minute tub.
that was a good game.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Except for when you set up the diabolical traps.
That was fun. I
Do
still
it,
liked
Crazy.
it. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'll get
Crazy.
another tattoo. Just there
I
should be a
want-
song about like I'll get a tattoo for your virginity.
Oh god.
Now, what would this tattoo be? Would this be a tattoo of Trevor?
Trevor's. I was
But it-
gonna
but
say.
it has to be-
Astride like a majestic stallion.
But it
I
has
mean, it
to
would
be
have
in
to
the
be
lower
like a-
nape of his back.
The nape.
Yes.
The nape.
The nape of
specifically.
Crazy
Yeah.
Legs back.
I don't. Is that really the term? I
With-
thought the nape. Oh, that's the
the-
nap that you grab a dog
With a
by.
shirtless, majestic, sexy Trevor riding a horse.
If the hindquarters
Through
of
the
the horse
mountains.
is
Through the
below your
mountains.
waistline and the front quarters of your horse are rearing back and Trevor's like doing this, that would
Nothing
be
like
it.
a horse with some fine hindquarters.
Yeah.
Oh, and in the hand that's out like this, it has to have like a Napoleon hat.
That's a good
I
idea.
want to see that tattoo. That sounds like a
Nathan,
fantastic
get
one.
to work.
I tell you what, Crazy Legs, you want that tattoo?
Ooh.
Let us design it for you.
Hang on. Max is Angry has a tattoo idea. All 5 of us as a new Mount Rushmore called Mount Tubmore.
I like that a lot.
I love that idea.
That's real
If
good.
you want to get that tattoo, what's the going price for tattoos again? $10,000? 10,000 tub bucks?
That was indeed quite aggressive, Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who that El Guapo guy is.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez, what a jerk.
What some jerk.
Man,
But
things are aggressive in the chat tonight.
I didn't.
I wonder if I can ban that guy.
Yeah.
Nope. I'll unban him.
You should ban
I'm
that.
a moderator.
That moderator.
Never ban.
Wait, login is getting worried.
Oh no.
Well, you know how there is that running joke
You know how
on
you-
our show about transgender. That is trans Trevor.
You know how we solve this, right?
I love how that delayed reaction and the laugh from Trevor.
I was
right
laughing
there.
at something else.
Oh.
There is a- there
I
is
can
a way to
totally
solve
time
this.
you out, actually.
There is a way to solve this, Trevor.
I'm not gonna do that though. That's
Solve what?
yeah.
The question.
If we want to lose everything.
Yeah.
Well, it was a great run, folks.
I tell you what.
Also, you guys can't handle that.
Turn in your tub bucks and you might get a
Wow.
little picture
All
on
right.
Twitter.
We don't.
right,
We
no,
don't.
that's
have,
not gonna happen.
That's
we're-
not gonna happen.
no.
We've
It will not
descended into
happen.
mass chaos.
That's-
Thank
I
you.
don't
bad.
know what's happened.
Yeah. So Mount Rushmore, that'd be great. We should at our next studio.
Wait, what?
No, you haven't been
Oh.
listening to a word.
Who
we've
are
been
you? What are
saying.
you laughing at?
I
Trev?
was,
Yeah.
He doesn't
I was
even know.
observing other things.
Like what?
He was
I
embarrassed.
was checking out other stuff.
What stuff?
Oh.
What stuff? What,
I
are you, what
was
stuff are
looking-
you
Did
Did
checking
you
out?
get any private messages?
Are you getting private messages?
Tell me someone
no.
DM'd him. That'd be great.
What's
Are you
going?
getting private messages?
I was looking to see if I could, if it was possible to ban a moderator, just because I was intrigued by the idea.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
I think I can actually.
Well, but I could unban myself. So it's I just
I don't know
admitted.
if you could.
Oh.
I don't want to try it. Just in case
Anyways,
it's stupid. But,
yeah, I think at our next studio we should put our faces on Mount Rushmore somewhere in there. That's probably smart.
That would be a great idea.
I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. That's it. I want that artwork commissioned.
Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah.
Now there's just
Stop
disagreement between Crazy and Login
So
about
what's-
whether or not
Yeah.
people are scared away by Crazy.
What else is going on, guys? What you been doing? Anybody have any fun, exciting experiences this week?
I tried to download Recore for my PC.
And did it not download, or
It
what?
didn't work because every time I went to try and download it, it would be like, "Oh, this isn't available." I'm
I
like,
kept
"Oh,
looking.
I
Is
played
it
it.
in the app, the Windows store, the Windows 10 store, or do you have to go through the website?
Well,
Because every time
think
I
it's in
search
the-
it on the Windows 10 store, it shows it's not there.
Yeah. See, and I like tried that several times, and I looked on the website, and it didn't have anything that said download anywhere.
Don't buy it.
Are they trying to hide it
I
because
already
it's not
bought
a
it,
great
so
game?
it's too late.
Oh, I'm sorry. I played it
Because
on
you
the Xbox because I game flagged it.
you like to.
Oh my God! Subini!
Oh my God!
Subini!
Thank you.
Thank
very
you for
much.
donating.
I think there's some tub
Zoom-
bucks in your future.
Oh man,
Yeah, you get,
Zumbini.
that's
That's
500 tub
bucks.
bucks.
you the bomb.
Holy
Yeah,
crap!
yep.
Thank you, Zumbini. That's amazing. That's like
We-
one
Penny a
of
tub buck.
we've never gotten a donation on this show,
Uh-uh.
so thank you for that, Zumbini.
we
That
are-
is
Very
Yeah,
touched.
not live.
that is fantastic, and we appreciate that a lot. We've been
It's
doing
the
this a
best.
long time, and there you go.
Yeah.
500 tub bucks right there.
Now someone needs to cry for him because people on the internet like it when people
That's
cry
true.
for donations.
I can say I hope that never mind. I was trying to quote School of Rock. I hope that I touched your kids touched me.
Wait,
in the
what?
same way that I touched your kids. You guys don't remember that?
I remember that.
He says that and that he runs out of the school.
He says something to the effect of, "I just want you all to know that your kids have
That during the course of my time, I have touched kids, and I think they've touched me too.
yeah. I'm pretty sure they've touched me too."
I feel like we
And all the
actually
parents
need-
like start crying. The kids are like looking around, like, "What? Why is everyone crying? What's going on here?"
I feel,
You know what the weird
Eric,
thing
I feel
about
like
that
we
scene
need
is?
to show
What's
this
that?
I saw
scene.
that there were cops outside his classroom waiting to get him after the presentation, and then he just leaves. You never see the cops again.
Eric,
How did he get
I put
out?
it in the
It's because
thing.
he ran past them, right?
He's
Don't
so
think that's
fast.
how that works, Kyle.
He's so fast.
No, he's fast.
You don't know.
It's the School of Rock, Nathan. The School of Rock.
Yes, sir.
Man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I love that
I know,
movie.
right?
It's so good.
That's a good movie.
I'm glad that we've all thought of this.
What's
There we
happening
go.
Oh,
now?
you're muted, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you know.
Oh, we're just to see. This is the clip.
My name is Dewey Finn,
Oh, what?
and no, I'm not a licensed teacher.
Thanks,
but
Jeremy.
I have been touched by your kids,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure I've touched them.
That's all you need,
Yeah.
right there.
That's it. That was the
That's
one.
it.
That is just that look on his face.
You, Zumbini.
Yeah.
That was for you, Zumbini.
Yeah.
We
You've touched us.
We randomly brought up a
And we're
frickin'
pretty
School
sure
of
we've
Rock clip.
touched you too.
Uh-huh. You definitely touched us.
Winning.
Yeah. So, Nathan, how's Texas? What's happening?
Oh, not a lot. Got my aunt and uncle in town.
Is that why you're in a
Watch
different
stop.
room?
Yeah, is that why you're in a different room?
What's up?
Is that why you're in a
Yeah,
different
they're in
room?
my room.
Aww.
Right now, what are they doing?
So I'm in my. No, I mean they're staying in my room.
Okay.
They're sleeping like normal people, Jeremy.
Why do you have to go there?
You always just go to the weird stuff.
Hey,
It's
Nathan,
only 9 o'clock. Why would they be
is
sleeping?
your aunt and uncle, are they cool?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Do they want to be on the show?
I haven't asked.
They'll be the specialer guests.
Yeah.
Just say, come in here for a minute and look at my computer. I want to show you something.
That's actually pretty brilliant.
Just
Be like, see these guys?
can
They're
you
my
show them
friends."
like a weird YouTube video, like make them cringe for us or something?
My aunt knows I'm doing this.
Oh, does she?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I showed her our Comic-Con video before I came and did this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Zumbini wants to know if it says one love behind you or just love.
Just love.
Oh, okay. Just love.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
But this is actually my sister's room,
Oh, okay.
and my sister's in my other sister's room.
Where's your other sister?
college.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you just
wait.
go into your other sister's room?
Why didn't
Because my first sister was already in my other sister's room.
Why didn't your uncle just take your your other sister's room?
Because her bed's not big enough for two
This is
people.
very compelling. This is a very interesting discussion. I like this.
I don't know. Who's on first?
Exactly.
So, all right. Well, what else? Anything? Jeremy, did you try to shoot anybody this week?
Wait for it.
He has to think. You know, that short-term memory
Oh,
loss.
No, not this
No.
week.
Not
Okay.
that he remembers.
That's good. Jeremy, stop harassing
yeah,
people for money in the
seriously.
chat. Knock
No,
it off, you psych.
Logan said she had cats.
You viper.
Jeremy already tried to prostitute Trevor for Tubcast.
it's like
Not
NPR.
obvious.
It's like NPR when they're like, "Have you enjoyed the shows that we've had?"
Yeah,
over the
I know.
Max
years?
says
Please
he's just
send money
farting it up,
to-
making his mark.
Do you realize that your $10 donation?
And
Jeremy's-
Logan says, "Give her time, boss."
Jeremy's gonna go spend the money to get a PO box, so Logan can send us $5.
yeah, I started to
Or
do
like
it,
a
and I was
dollar.
like, no, we're not going to give out.
Yeah, why don't we give the address to the studio?
Yeah, that'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's
Feel free
1,
to
2,
send us
3, 4.
anthrax.
so
I declare a thumb war.
Recore is not probably a thumbs down. I hear from a lot of the reviews out there and stuff. It seems
So
pretty bad.
it wants to be an okay game.
I heard
That, that in and of itself tells me all I need to know.
Yeah.
I
but-
heard someone said on Twitter. I think it was Matt. What's his name? Max from
Max Schofield?
Max Schofield. Yeah, he's like, Recore is like the best PlayStation 2 game you've played in a long time. And I was like, that's a great way of putting it because
Oh, no.
Actually,
it's probably
I would
pretty
say
true.
even with but the shooting dynamics, right? So like,
it's all lock-on stuff. Yeah.
oh, it's horrible.
Is there any way to not lock on?
No, I don't think so.
No. Well, don't zoom in.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
But yeah,
But
you
it sounds like the main thing is the end game. It's like it kind of gets to the point where you like have to have these orbs to access the end of the game.
Yeah,
and
there's
if
a lot of, like,
and
hunt
you
and
have to
peck
end up
stuff.
backtracking, and then it doesn't tell you which of the little pet things you need when you go to
Yeah.
like a dungeon, and then you have to sometimes leave because you only you have the wrong 2 because you only take 2 of the 4 with you at all time.
the
and
the
so,
problem is staying engaged enough to get far enough into the game to do that.
but it looks like it does some really cool stuff. I thought, or interesting stuff. I should.
I mean,
say,
I'll
for a
probably
game.
give it a little bit more play this weekend
But-
just to see if it gets any
Yeah.
better. But
See, I think when I hear something like it tries to be a good game, if that's the case, that's going to be one of those games that really you have to be all in on the idea of the game to
Yeah.
accept that and play it.
yeah,
Because there's games that I've played like that I know that you guys wouldn't enjoy at all, but because I enjoy the idea of the game, I give it a little more slack or whatnot.
Yeah, I think it's a lot. I don't know. I think they rushed it out. Probably is the case. They're
Could
like, we
be.
gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Zumbini has a question about the NCAA football games, and I think I have an answer for that. Kyle, you might have more of an answer, but I'll start. Yeah, it's all licensing issue because there's a problem. You can't pay a college football player to be in the games. And so what they used to do is just have these. They were just numbered, and they were generic players. They didn't have real names. And I think that there was kind of an outcry because of that. And they're like, "Why aren't you? You're using their likeness technically,
Right.
And so because of all the legal mumbo jumbo, they just haven't released one. It's just kind of coincidence that it hasn't been on this console generation.
Yeah, I think that it was because the ruling or whatnot happened that last year before the new console generation came
Yeah.
out. So long story short, it's exactly what he said. I mean, there's the players that then after the fact, they've got their lawyers involved and we're saying, hey, if this is something that that you guys are making money off of it, and if the NFL players are getting money through their players association for the game, that when Madden comes out, they should be getting paid too, which violates NCAA in this way or that way. So, long story short, at this point, they just have taken it away. I think until NCAA players actually are getting some type of compensation for playing,
But
other than just the scholarship,
Weren't they
And
talking?
that's kind of the argument, Zumbini, that the colleges give students full ride scholarships. There's a lot of people that say that there's a lot more that's involved with
Taxation.
that too.
Yeah.
I mean, just in the fact that if they get hurt, there's not the same kind of insurance that they would have that like a pro player would have. So if they get hurt, they could be left with tons of medical issues and debt from that in and of itself. So there's a fine line with that argument. I think that there's probably good points on both sides.
Yeah.
So
hopefully that cleared some of that up. But hey, I had a fun video I wanted to share. Can I share it?
yeah, share it.
Okay. Maybe some of you already seen it. I think it's been around since like July, so this might be old news.
Oh man.
But it's
Is
still.
it Shia LaBeouf?
Is it Shia LaBeouf?
No.
No.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the video. This is a live broadcast with
And this was from when?
with Brian Williams. Oh, I should probably show everybody. This was like in July.
okay.
So he's going to cut to a rally that Obama and Hillary Clinton are holding, and fun ensues when he tries to cut to this. So here we
Where
go.
NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea. All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and not Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state
That's funny.
to. I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh, North Carolina.
I just love that he has to be like, and I'm sorry, that seems to be Hall & Oates, not Andrea.
How professional he was about
Yeah, I
it.
know. And then let's. I think we can go back to her now.
Actually,
and
yeah.
no, actually, that's still
Nope.
Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates are
Still-
still playing.
Hall & Oates. I think it's worth one more watch, though. I kind of
Yeah.
want to watch it one more time.
That's where NBC's Andrea Mitchell is standing by. Andrea. All right. Here's what has just happened. That is indeed Hall & Oates and
Here's what has
not
just
Andrea Mitchell. We have plugged into the sound system in the room. Let's go across the state to. Oh, I'm being told we're going to try Andrea Mitchell again. Andrea. Again, Hall & Oates. Let's go to Raleigh, North Carolina.
It's like Hall & Oates was actually there in the room. Like, oh no, actually that was Hall & Oates.
Crazy saying it's like he was getting rickrolled
Yeah,
by
Brian.
Hall & Oates.
It's Hall & Oated.
Yeah, he Hall & Oated.
So let's make that a new
Sounds
thing.
like a euphemism for farting.
are one pathetic loser.
An euphemism for farting. How is Hall & Oated a euphemism?
I just Hall & Oated.
It's like,
I don't know. That was just what came to mind.
oh, excuse me. It's just
Sorry, guys. I had a lot of oats in the hall today.
Yeah. Did you just Hall & Oated, Kyle, right here, bro? Like right here in this room?
Right
Or
here.
you just Hall & Oated? Like,
Whoa.
I still don't know why that. I just feel like it doesn't work for a fart. I'm still
Yeah.
confused by this. I'm trying to believe, Nathan. I'm trying.
You're like Mulder. You want to believe.
I want to believe.
I want to believe that anything that could be associated with a fart is, but
Yeah.
it's just not the case.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh man, did you hear me, Abe Lincoln, out there?
See,
This is disrespectful.
Oh, that's good.
that's for whatever reason it feels like it works.
Your farts freed the slaves.
Oh no! It's on the $5 bill.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go drop an Emancipation Proclamation.
Kaboom! Oh no, we're all on a constitution in here. That's pretty good.
That is good.
Why is Logan
More Bill
asking?
of Rights.
Why is Logan asking if Nathan is the only boy?
I'm kind of confused too.
The only boy in
Yeah.
the group? I mean, yes, we're all women, of course.
Yeah.
Or transgender in Trevor's case.
Or maybe maybe she's implying that I'm younger.
Is that because you're liking the fart jokes?
You are the youngest.
Because
I am the youngest, aren't I?
Are you the youngest?
Children.
Yeah, he's the youngest. He's
Yeah.
younger than me, so.
No.
you're the youngest old fart on the.
You're the cutest little Nathan. Who's the
Yes, he is.
It's me.
Oh, he spoke.
See, all along he's been on the nanny cam, and they just didn't realize.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's creepy. That's real creepy.
We can't leave Nathan alone.
Oh, yeah.
Got to keep him on the
Live
nanny
from the
cam.
nanny cam in Texas, a little boy. Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my god.
Do your aunt and uncle want to come talk to us now, little boy?
Get your mommy and daddy.
You told me not to tell my parents what goes on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
Where's your babysitter, little boy? So yeah, that's
Wow.
that. What? I didn't say anything. That's cool. Should we get into some stories? You think, Rob?
I think that's
Maybe.
a good idea at this point.
I think we're descending into chaos here.
Okay.
He has two sisters.
Chaos is the right word for it.
It's time for the only news stories worth talking about.
Yay!
So that was actually just Nathan screaming.
Yeah, that was the chill,
Children.
right? So, Polygon.com says Kojima's Death Stranding is an open-world action game that will connect players.
So it's Rust?
Goody.
Kind of. Actually, that might be. I mean, that
There's
might
an
be
exclusive screenshot that we obtained
Yeah.
of the game right
through
right
Polygon.
now. Yeah, right here. I got it.
No,
I
no,
got
we got it. Yeah.
If you look really
Exclusive.
close, the baby is Kyle.
Yeah, it's more legit than anything you've seen on the internet.
Yeah,
so, I
that's true.
mean,
Yeah.
That's
don't believe the haters.
That's fact. That's fact.
Get out of my way. Adobe
Haters are gonna
Flash
say it's
update.
fake.
I don't need that right now.
yeah. Haters will say that is not
Yeah.
from the game because the
It's-
face is too pixelated.
It's
Don't
real.
believe them. It's
But
real.
they're haters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kyle's in the game.
From a beta.
I mean, you've seen what Kujami can do.
Kujami.
You know,
Yes.
Kujami.
Yes,
It's
I
all the
hate it.
same.
I felt really bad when that gorilla Kujami died.
Wow.
Hashtag dicks up for Kujami.
Wow, you just went there. What just happened? You just did the penis joke.
Tom Cruise used a witchcraft on me to get the fire off me! Oh, help me, Oprah Winfrey!
Okay, Kyle, now we've descended into chaos.
Yes.
Yes.
Someone please in the chat let us know how you spell Kujami.
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 We need a picture of that for a shirt.
Oh man. Oh right.
Oh no, we're gonna do a dick sound.
Kujami.
Crazy says that it seems more like Norman Reedus is connected to Kyle via coax cable
That's
and
true.
not an umbilical cord. That is actually 100% accurate.
Yeah, and Norman Reedus
Yeah.
simply all he does is broadcast ESPN to Kyle. That's all.
And Zumbini, you are correct. That is Daryl from The Walking Dead.
Yep.
So-
It's Kujami. So I don't think it's not Kojami.
Yeah, it's not Kojammies. It's Kujami.
Kujami is what Jeremy said.
Wow.
Jeremy.
Kojammies are what you wear when you get into jammies with another person.
Yeah,
Those
Jeremy.
are
It's
Kojammies.
Oh, yeah,
it's
that's
spelling
nice.
bee time. I need you to spell
Kujami.
Kujami. What did he say? I don't even
Kujami.
know. Kujami.
Yeah.
Do you need me to use it in a sentence?
K-U-J.
Kujami makes games.
Yeah, no.
No, Kujami is a gorilla that died at a zoo.
Yeah, that was murdered.
Murdered at a zoo.
Kujami gets
Kujami.
Too
bulleted.
soon, Kyle.
Kujami sounds like a monster species from some 80s horror comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like a
seriously,
Gremlins ripoff.
I think we need a spelling bee here from Jeremy. So spell the word, please.
Please spell Kujami. No, spell it.
I'm gonna play your game.
Do it.
Can you-
Do
You're
it.
gonna get disqualified.
Do it, or I'm gonna make
I'm
Crazy
okay with
make
being
you shut up.
disqualified.
I think crazy or
Yeah.
closer with that, but I still think it should be a U, maybe. I think.
Yeah.
That'd be more like
looks-
Kojambe.
That seems like
Oh,
Kojambe.
That
Yeah.
does look more like
Yeah.
like Swahili or something though.
Assassinated for having Hillary's emails.
Oh no.
Kojami. I
But
still.
it's
I think it's
Kojami.
Kujami.
Okay, we'll get it figured out later. Trevor, type
If
it.
the
in the chat.
gorilla has the emails, does
Jeremy
that make
will-
them Gmail?
Jeremy's not gonna spell it
Yes,
for us.
that
is
does
it?
make it
No,
Gmail. Thank
no,
you, Nathan.
Kyle.
If the gorilla has email, yes, that's Gmail. That's what the G stood for all this time. I thought it was Google. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's correct, Trevor. I think that's how you spell Kujami.
That's what I heard when I said Kujami.
Thanks for playing along, Jeremy.
You suck. jackass. Wow.
I always forget that last part of it.
All right. I love Billy Madison. No, that's Happy Gilmore.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah, so log in. We just proved that there's 4 boys.
Yeah.
in the
5
tub.
boys in the tub.
Yeah.
Right?
Kujami. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's going to be a multiplayer game that's going to have online competitive functions. The idea is to make people more friendly, as illustrated by the picture that they have that is an illustrated Norman Reedus, Guillermo del Toro,
Kujami.
and Kujami.
Wait. Do that to Guillermo del Toro. I want
Yeah,
to hear a weird version of that.
say Guillermo.
So what?
Say Guillermo.
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yep.
He's not going to play along.
No.
Now say Benicio del Toro.
Okay, so anyways, it's gonna be. So is it only gonna be online? You think, or it's just gonna connect players in a weird way? I wonder.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did like kind of a Destiny kind of thing where it's just like very very well hidden matchmaking just constantly.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I mean, we have no idea about this game right now. I would guess that it probably would have a large amount of single player campaign stuff, just because, I mean, Kojima's games seems like. Well, I guess I'm really only familiar with Metal Gear Solid, but those were always just so single player focused.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of it was single player, but maybe there was a multiplayer option.
Yeah.
Hey, Trevor, I'd like to interrupt for just a
Hey,
second.
Meow, welcome back to the chat.
Meow's back.
Oh, hey.
So the kitty sound effect.
You need a kitty sound effect?
We do. Welcome.
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
That was far less creepy than the one you did.
Yeah, with Jeremy. Did Jeremy do one?
That was
did.
who was that?
I did one.
What was
Oh,
it?
that was you. Okay.
What?
I thought it was Kyle.
No, Kyle's doing. I don't know.
Kyle's doing the
I'm pressing a
creepy
button.
digital
Yeah.
one.
All right.
You pressed that button
You're
real
not
good,
cursed.
Kyle.
Nobody cursed
What?
anybody. What are we talking about in the chat?
We're glad
logging
that you're
and
back.
crazy. We're
Yeah.
we're hitting
We don't.
on stuff earlier
Yeah, thanks for the update,
Moving
Jeremy.
on?
Moving on.
on Trevor. That
Yeah,
was.
that was awkward. Well, anyways, I'm excited to see what it's about. Hopefully, it has some cool thing, and hopefully, there's like fart sounds recorded in it, like in all of other of Kujami's games.
I'm sure there will be.
I hope there's a
lots of it.
birthing sound when Kyle
yeah, that'd
comes
be-
out.
When Kyle comes
when
out
I,
of Norman.
when I come out of Norman Reedus, that's going to be a real awkward scene. I'm
So
just
that's
going
what
to
the
let you know.
that's what the coax cable is. It's feeding Hillary's emails from Nordis to Kyle.
Yep.
Oh no!
Yep.
Wait, no, but that's only if it's
Kujami.
Kujami, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm so.
Kujami.
It's a very complicated plot, guys.
It's
really
all
is.
messed
I
up.
mean, it makes perfect sense though.
Obviously.
I mean,
You have to pay close.
Kujami always makes those weird plots.
Yeah.
Lots of
Yeah.
pickles.
Hopefully, he has microphones in bathroom stalls right now. That's what I hope for.
Yeah.
Every time I poop, I think I'm being recorded.
By
I'm just
Kujami.
imagining an
Yeah.
employee, but I didn't sign up for this.
I would totally sign up for
So
that.
okay,
I
if you
still
guys
don't
don't know
know-
what we're talking about, Kojima, not Kujami, Kojima when they were creating the Metal Gear Solid 5, there was like this thing where you could actually get a tape recorder of the game of a dude like farting. And
Well,
you
it
could
was more than farting.
Well, yeah, farting and pooping and grunting and all that stuff. So you could put that tape into your little Walkman that you carried on you, and you could get an upgrade to do like a speaker on it, like to where it would play
Yeah.
outward instead of just being in your
Right.
headphones. And in the game, to hide from people, you could sneak into a porta potty, and if you had found that tape line somewhere in this huge open world, you were lucky enough to find it, and someone was coming to check out the porta potty to see if you were hiding in there, you would just push play on
and
that,
they
and all these fart sounds and like grunting, and someone
There
would
was the
walk up
one-
to it.
There was the one that was like real bad diarrhea.
Yeah,
too.
it was all included. in it. So you'd walk into there, and
wow.
And
How
so
was that again, Trevor?
one of the enemies would go to find you and be like, "Oh wait, something's going down in there,"
sorry,
and they would just
sorry.
walk away and not. So like that's just kind of how smart his
They'd be
games
like,
are.
I hope you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's kind of why we're looking forward to that game because hopefully there's.
Every time Trevor does a pun crazy, you're not gonna get
Hey,
drunk
hey,
off
what,
me then.
what are you talking about here?
They're talking-
You've got to address the chat.
Crazy's trying to do a drinking game.
Yeah. And every
Every
time
time-
Trevor does a pun, you drink. Every
Every
time Eric does a
Racist Asian impression.
Yes.
I
drink.
never do one.
Never.
Did Nathan?
impersonation.
I want to know,
There you
Nathan,
go.
are you the one that wrote that official Men in a Tub drinking game?
I did.
Yeah.
I really am
Yeah.
semi-tempted to publish that.
Yeah, we should put it
We
out.
should totally
You
put it
should
out
do
there.
that.
Yeah, we should, because it's fantastic. We may need to tweak a couple things, because I don't know if it's
Some it might be a
still
little
very
outdated.
early
Might
and
not be very
outdated, but
accurate now.
Yeah, some of it was like early summer.
I do have
Crazy
to say
says
that
every
things,
time Kyle complains about Jeremy.
You're gonna get real
wasted.
drunk.
You're gonna get super lost.
Well, and then you had every time I say "oh man" or "oh my gosh,"
Yeah.
which I say a lot.
Uh-huh.
And
Good
it made-
grief.
Every time. Oh yeah, I do say that.
We probably need to put anytime Kyle says basically while describing a story.
Yeah.
So
I was
basically, this
listening,
story is about.
every time I said it last week, I was like, dang it. In my head, why are you saying basically on every single story?
Yeah,
so basically,
we recommend something probably a little lighter for this, just because
Yeah.
you probably would die. You know?
Yeah,
So,
get a mixed drink. Don't go
Yeah.
for like scotch.
cut it with some water.
How about you drink it, take a shot every time I do an Asian accent that's almost accurate? Like then,
Well, then you
That would
had-
be never.
Yeah, then you-
Stay
then you-
sober.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are jerks. I don't like you. I go make noodle now. Okay, this next story comes from.
disgust me.
This next story comes from Engadget.com. It says Sony isn't allowing Bethesda to support mods for PS4 players. Them jerks.
Yeah, Bethesda announced this week that they are not going to have any type of mods during Fallout 4 or Skyrim Special Edition, and that is due to the fact, or at least on PlayStation, because Sony is not supporting it, despite the fact that it's a huge part of what they do with those games, and a lot of people, I'm sure, are going to be very upset.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I was,
Thanks, Trevor.
He's like handed it to Trevor, and
I
then
was-
Trevor's like,
I don't get it. Why
I was,
does-
I was, I was
PS4
watching the
though.
chat, and I just got super focused.
No, it's on PS4 though. Who
it's
really
just-
cares?
I agree.
If you
I mean,
want that,
I will agree. Actually, Bethesda games have classically been horrible on PlayStation systems, and it was like this is such a bad move on Sony's part. Like they really should have accommodated for this, just because I mean nobody's gonna buy it for PS4 now.
maybe that's their concern though, that the game's gonna suffer because of the mods, and then Sony's gonna get blamed.
Yeah, Microsoft did it though.
Well, everyone expects things to go wrong with Microsoft.
Yeah, but I mean, Microsoft's probably. I mean, they kind of own the whole PC world.
Well,
so
and it's
probably
like
a little easier for
the-
them to pull it off.
Honestly, it's a little surprising just because like PlayStation's been, which this is different, I guess, but like PlayStation's been a lot more welcoming, or at least was a lot more welcoming a lot sooner for like the indie devs, and so it kind of surprises me that they wouldn't be so open to this. But I mean, I guess whatever.
It's really weird how the difference between PlayStation and Xbox and which one is going to allow what thing to happen, because it never seems like it's both of them saying, yeah, green light with everything. There's always something that one like leaves off and the other one is like, okay, we're cool with this.
Yeah.
And then you think that the one is going to be cool with the next thing, and then they're not.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of weird how that plays out with it's almost like they're playing chicken with each other.
Yeah. And Microsoft was a little aggressive with their bragging about this. But I suppose they kind of deserve it because Sony was probably a little aggressive with their bragging on other parts.
Imagine
but,
that.
Well,
yeah, because
you're not getting it.
they said something like, they tweeted something to the effect of, they're just like, Fallout 4, check. Mod support, check. Or something like that. I don't know. But
Oh.
I was just like, oh, yeah.
You know what that makes me think of? I don't know why. But remember that weird time when they had Gabe Newell come out at E3 and they were like, now you can sync your Steam saves on the PlayStation 3.
No, I don't remember that, but I always wondered what the stupid
And
Steam
everybody was
synchronization
like,
was.
oh, it's not Half-Life announcement? Okay, like it was just really awkward.
I'm
like,
so disappointed.
that was a weird
Yeah,
thing.
that's
I don't know. Anyways.
Not good enough reason to bring Gabe up. Gabe.
And I don't think anybody ever used that.
Not that anybody ever wants to, like, people want to see Gabe, but like,
I want to see Gabe.
if you see Gabe at this point, you're expecting something huge. So-
Yeah.
Gabe, how you doing?
Something huge.
Huge. All right, this next story comes from the Hollywood Reporter. It says Fox buys Stan Lee life rights for 1970s set action adventure movie.
What?
Yeah,
That is a confusing title.
They are going to
They
be
always
making
are.
a
Pressy titles.
movie about Stan Lee's life, and basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Drink.
It shouldn't
can't
count
force
if you goat me. It shouldn't count.
Don't
Yeah, I like that.
go, Kyle.
Where's
Stop
I don't know.
goading him. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, it's a story about his life. Fox has got the rights to it, and it sounds like it's going to be weird. Like
Okay,
they're-
yeah, that might be an understatement.
It's like I don't think that their plan is to just be a straight biopic about him. It's going to be him actually set in some kind of action adventure setting around which he's doing what he did in his life. So it's almost like it's fabricated.
So it maybe something
That
like
makes complete
along the
sense.
lines of like, did you guys see that the what is it, the Something Life of Walter Mitty?
Yes.
To where it's
The
like
Secret Life.
The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. Yeah, that's right. Because where it's like he's like imagining these things going around on him.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I just want to know, is he going to have a cameo in the movie?
I
That would
wouldn't
be
be surprised.
He's gonna. Oh yeah.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
What? So is he gonna have superpowers in this movie? That's what I want to know.
The description makes it sound like he'd be more a James Bond type.
Really? Was he ever a James Bond type in his entire life?
No.
No.
Well, he was trying to write a great American novel before he decided to go back to comics, which his wife had pushed him towards, and then
To go back to comics?
yeah, which was
Oh.
then where he
Made his
caught his
bajillions.
break, and has been doing it ever since.
He's got to be.
So-
How rich is he? You think?
Very.
Ludicrously.
Yeah, unreal.
Ludicrous. That's a good one.
So if this is the 70s, this would be a ways into the Marvel Universe, because they were going in the 60s.
That makes me want to go to the rap board
That's
when
true.
you said ludicrous, but I'm not going to do it.
Don't do it. that is a bad game.
We're not ready for roulette.
Okay.
The rap board is Eric's constant temptation.
I know. I just love the
It's-
rap board.
I gotta do it.
It's dangerous.
No, he's
no,
he's
don't do it.
typing. He's typing.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to the
We-
rap board.
We've already kind of got that set up.
We do.
We've got a little bit of that every week. So
Says he's worth $50 million.
Whoa.
that
Whoa.
sounds like that's low.
You know, I mean,
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
I'd take 10%.
Yeah, just because you Googled it.
Yeah.
I'd take that. The finder's fee for Googling how much you're worth is like 10%.
Right?
I think so. All right. Well, I guess I'll watch that movie when it's on Netflix.
What I want to know is, I mean, it seems like it would be weird. It can't be about all of his characters that he created, right?
Oh gosh.
Because
Scared
Fox
Trevor.
won't have the rights to it.
Trevor's so drunk.
Fox will have...
Boom, Trevor.
They still have the Fantastic Four and the X-Men.
Right.
The,
But I mean, there's so many that he did help create. I mean, Hulk,
How are they
Iron
gonna
Man,
even be able to talk
Spider-Man.
about those?
They won't be able to.
Well, are you sure
Unless
though?
I mean,
Because
unless there's some loophole that they somehow do.
if they're biographical in their conversation, maybe.
No, here's what they're gonna do. It's gonna be about him writing those comics while he's like an action adventure star on the side. But they can't use the actual name. So everybody in the chat, come up for different names that will be in the movie for what he'll be writing. Like the Hulk can be the Bulk, and then you've got like
Arachnid guy.
Arachnid
Man.
guy,
yeah, Arachnid Man.
Blind Ninja.
Yeah, so there's some examples. Now
That
run
works.
with that. Like figure out what his alternate characters would be. Yeah, that's a exciting. Not really.
Unless-
I really.
Unless this is a way that Fox is going to try and allow their licensing of the X-Men into the Marvel universe.
I see.
Maybe.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no!
So
Don't
let's see.
Here we go,
it.
folks.
This next story comes from
Guys.
YouTube.
It's gonna be a long night, I think.
Oh, and wait, there we go. Squeeze that in
There
there.
we go.
So what's this all about? It says Tim Drake
You can take
concept fight.
Take the volume down a little.
Just
on
take
that.
it all the way down?
Yeah, I mean, it's you hear some action music.
Well, I don't want to hear any action music.
Yeah.
And a lot of grunting. So Nathan, you
Yes,
brought
sir.
this one here with us.
Why?
What's happening?
It's me.
This is Ryan Potter's basically audition to be Tim Drake as
Wait.
Robin in the DCEU.
I didn't
Okay.
know Ryan Potter was an actor.
Who is this?
I don't actually know who this is. I just found this video.
He I looked up his IMDb. Gosh dang it! Whoever mentioned that stupid board.
That looks painful. Those guys.
I was gonna say
punching, dude.
their action looks very convincing.
They put this together in like 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah, according to the description.
You say Batman needs a Robin?
a Robin. Yeah.
Who is that?
He could play a convincing Robin.
Who
I
is
think.
that guy?
He is
Apparently
Ryan
Ryan
Potter.
Potter.
He has been in
I don't
not
know.
a lot. It looks like a lot of what he has done has been voiceover stuff.
Gosh. What?
He was in Big Hero 6
Oh.
as a voice.
Oh,
I like
guess.
that movie a lot.
Was he really?
That's Hiro Hamada,
Hirohuma.
who I still haven't seen that one. Is that one?
So
of the
he
main
wants to be
characters?
Robin then.
Yeah,
the
he wants.
third Robin.
Oh. Well, okay, whatever. Who cares about him? Nobody wants him to be Robin.
Just a bunch of hunks.
We all know who Robin is going to be. Right?
Tim Drake.
Jared Leto.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, that would be a twist.
That would be kind of hilarious.
How have you not encountered people speculating that? It's
I've
been
already-
going around for months.
What?
heard that,
How is
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever since the publicity images of the Joker came out, people were like, "What if in this continuity, Joker turned Jason Todd into the Joker?"
The internet is amazing, guys.
Wow.
It's just amazing.
They let us be on it. So.
Kajambi.
Okay.
One of the big points of speculation was the fact that Joker appears to have bullet wounds in the exact spots that the Robin costume has bullet wounds in Batman v Superman.
Weird. All right, let's go to the next story. I'm gonna what?
You're
Just
gonna
don't-
pepper one of those, and it's gonna be the bad ones.
Don't
And then I'm
feed
gonna
him,
have to
Kyle.
go back and edit it just so that it isn't a stupid.
Kyle, stop
Oh, my.
feeding the ducks.
Okay, this.
I'm
next
not
sto-
feeding ducks ketchup, all right?
Stop feeding the ducks.
Yeah. Oh. This one comes from Inverse.com.
Yeah.
It says, Alice Lowe murders the
Naughty
BS
words.
pregnancy industry complex.
I didn't realize that was a specific
Yeah,
complex.
I didn't know it was a complex either.
No.
It's just kind of a story that's about this
nurse.
lady, Alice Lowe, who filmed the movie while she was pregnant with her daughter, and I think the movie is called yes, it's called Prevenge.
Pregnant lady films movie.
It's called Prevenge.
Oh.
They shot it in I think a couple months' time, maybe even less.
They filmed it in 11 days.
That's right, 11 days over a couple weeks, and she basically did a whole bunch of stuff in the movie that you wouldn't do as a pregnant woman typically, including
Like drink coffee?
well, no, including they.
Eat
She said that
cheese.
she
Oh,
did
I-
a whole bunch of stuff that was really weird for filming, especially being pregnant.
Oh, like eating deli meat.
Well, no, they
not safe.
they did a scene where
When it's green.
she was in the back of a cab
Slimy.
with somebody else, and they decided to do it. And
Why
the cab
can't-
was a cab that they had just ordered. It wasn't
When you
something
say
that was.
do it, you mean
Wait.
eat the
I mean-
actual deli meat.
Why is that a
What
problem,
deli
Kyle?
meat?
You're not supposed to eat deli meat or like cold meats and stuff when you're pregnant.
Yeah, in a cab.
Well, the
Specifically.
weird thing was that she's the writer and the director. So, like,
And
in
the
the middle
actress.
of the shoot, she just told the guy to go for it.
Go for what?
Well,
Giving her
doing
the
it.
salami?
I'm not sure where Kyle's getting
Yes.
this do it thing, because I only read that they were making out really passionately.
Passionate making out.
Maybe.
So is she
Maybe
pregnant
that's
for
it.
real?
What?
But
I can't see my legs.
You can play this game.
My name is.
Yeah.
So what I thought was weird about this story is that the article, I don't know if this is the intention of the movie itself, but the article builds it up as she's shattering stereotypes about what pregnant women are able to do.
Oh.
And the whole point of the movie is that she believes her fetus is talking to her, telling her to murder people. So,
weird.
I'm not sure if portraying pregnant women as murderously insane is really the step you want to go.
Yeah,
I think that's great.
She said that another
it's a
sequence in the
step
movie.
for feminism.
This was funny. I guess on the Halloween, she went out with like a skull painted on her face and went into the alcohol-drenched madness. It says. And I guess there was like some fight scene that they were going to try and do, and she's like wandering around with a knife, and there were people that were looking at her like they were going to actually fight her or something. It just sounds like it's a super weird movie.
6-foot guy comes out and he's like, "You want to fight? Let's fight!" Yeah, you can take me just because you have a knife.
Yeah, that's weird.
I really want to see Nathan tweet this movie.
Yeah, I kind of want to watch this movie.
Yeah.
It sounds weird.
We should watch it. When does it come out? Did you see where?
I know it premiered because that's where the author of the article saw it. I don't know when it premiered over in the UK. I'm not sure when it'll hit over here.
All right. Well, let's move on to our next story.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, guys.
We'll
next
check
story
that film out when it comes out.
Doesn't come from Inverse, by the way. It comes from a different place. Speaking of rappers, Lil Wayne has come out and said, "Hey, there's no such thing as racism. I mean, it doesn't exist. So all you in the chat, listen up. Keep saying I do racist interpretations of Asians. This is not true. Lil Wayne said so. Okay.
Okay, so Eric doesn't exist.
I like how it's just you.
I like
that
how you
isn't.
went there, Nathan.
Can you do a non-racist?
You didn't try to
version of Lil
defend any
Wayne?
of the rest of us.
Let me do a
in the chat.
non-racist Asian. May I please have some fried rice?"
I think that's almost more racist.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
I'm pretty sure that's as racist.
No, I was not racist.
Are we gonna watch this video or what?
Do you want to watch the video?
I don't know. I didn't.
I kind of want some fried rice now.
All right, let's watch the video. Let's hear Lil Wayne
I
say
remember
this.
one time I saw you after you had done a concert. I think it was in Westchester.
Sure, you
kind
did,
of
Skip.
neighborhood.
Sure.
But I asked you what the racial breakdown was of your audience. Do you remember this? And you told me the only black face you could see in the whole audience was your makeup artist. I believe that's what you said. And she was in the front row, right? A lot of white kids love rap.
Yes.
Explain that. What does that say to you? What's the message of it? What's the bigger picture of it?
Shut up, Skip.
I don't want to be bashed because I don't want to sound like I'm on the wrong if there is a side, but I thought that was clearly a message that there was no such thing as racism. That's what that was a perfect example. When I look out and I come up off the stage, when I'm coming out the bottom of the stage of my show when I'm on tour, and I'm in my stance or whatever, and I open my eyes and I see everybody. I don't have this type of crowd or that type of. My crowd has always been everybody. Thank God. And that's all I can answer.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You just ruined that video.
That was like twice as good because of
so
how
confused.
he was rapping while he was talking.
I think I'm going to
Just
disagree with
amazing.
your idea of good.
That was amazing. That was brilliant. I liked it.
I was so confused at times that wait, he didn't say that.
He didn't say that.
No, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he on anything?
He's on something. That is a true statement.
No, I think I think from his perspective, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Like you got to figure like he's thinking if these white kids come to my concert are they can't be racist. Like there's no way because they wouldn't come see me because I'm black, right? That's his logic. Yeah. And I mean,
it makes a lot of sense.
In some ways,
no, it doesn't.
In some ways, it
does.
makes sense because he's thinking, why would white people come to his?
That wasn't what he was saying. He was saying that he just sees people, that he doesn't see color.
No, he said he saw his black makeup artist in the front row. He said that, but he just everyone else was white at that show that he was talking about, and that's what he's acknowledging.
That's what he was saying.
But then he went on to say that he doesn't see. He just sees the people.
That's
he's high and the lights are in his eyes.
I don't know. Yeah, it could just be him elaborating, like in his own views or something.
But I mean,
it's like poetry. You just don't understand.
I'm not trying to like discredit like that the racism exists, but I'm trying to say like let's acknowledge the progress that we're making at least at some point. Like I mean, instead we just have social media that everybody's racist, no matter what you say. You talk about noodles, you're racist. Whatever it is, you're racist. It just
not everybody's Kyle, Eric.
Okay, that's true.
Some of us are more evolved.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, you suck.
You know what that means? We shouldn't allow Kyle to breed.
We should what?
We should not allow Kyle to breed, so there are less of him.
Oh, that's wait, where is that coming from? That's real dark, Nathan.
Wow.
Because Trevor said we were more evolved than Kyle.
Gosh, you Nazi.
I was gonna say Nathan's going all Third Reich on us.
But maybe we should allow him to breed, and in large quantities, so that we have a strong, dumb workforce.
Whoa.
The other thing that he said in this that wasn't in the video is that he believes racism is non-existent among millennials because it's not cool to them. Which I could potentially see that argument accurately.
Why would we're running out of? I mean, really? Okay, you've got a lot of racism stems from your upbringing. So like, if your parents and your grandparents were maybe had a touch of the racism, like you tend.
You're saying it's socially engineered.
Yeah, a little bit. I think like you tend to. I mean, okay. I think I don't know. I was having this conversation with Trevor, and I'm like, what's the difference between like prejudice and like racism? I think a lot of times that gets confused, and racism just gets used as a blanket.
So is
statement.
it racist if you hate everybody?
No, I think that's
no.
Like if you're indiscriminate on their race, you just hate them all.
Well, I think you can hate everybody and still be racist if
you hate certain people more than you hate others.
Yes.
For the reasons of them being of a different
but if you
race.
just hate them, not for their color. Maybe
well,
you
then
hate
it's
them.
not racism.
Maybe
This is a simple concept.
Maybe
Like-
Eric hates Asians for the way they sound.
That is not true. You jerk
Like
face.
Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino.
Maybe
he
he
hated
just-
everybody, but he particularly hated the Goops.
Yeah,
Maybe he just doesn't. Maybe he
just said that. Yes.
Maybe he just doesn't
I
like.
saw Gran Torino. I can say it.
Maybe he just doesn't like squinty eyes.
Eric saw. What is that movie?
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton. Does that mean he can use the N-word?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Nazi Straight Outta Compton.
Hey, I saw Human Centipede. Does that mean
You can attach your lips to someone's butt at any
No, I was
moment.
going to just say attach people to each other. And
Yes, sir.
The rap board approves.
Kyle, attaching people together is not the same as N-word privileges. It's a different thing.
Nope, I got approval from the rap board, okay?
God bless Texas.
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, okay.
Okay.
All right, so here's what prejudice means. Let's look at dictionary. Let's get educational tonight.
Prejudice.
Prejudice. It says it's far away. I need to update my prescription.
Preconceived opinion that is not based on reason or actual experience.
Well, that could be
There you go.
anything.
Okay,
I got you.
All right, well, let's go to the other. What's the racist mean?
A person who believes that a particular race is superior to another.
See, that's different.
Ouch. Yeah, that one hurts. What's the second one? Read the other description.
The second description?
Yeah.
As an
Or-
adjective,
yeah.
it is
Yep.
having or showing the belief that a particular race is superior to another.
But I
Okay,
think you
what
could
about
also
this?
argue that it's the opposite of that. It's feeling that a
What's this?
particular race is less or is more inferior.
The second description for prejudice is harm or injury that results or may result from some action or judgment.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know. I think it's, I mean, like, all joking aside, like, I think, that we can acknowledge different cultures and kind of, like, and, like, point out that there's differences, and it's fun, and it's not, like, I think there's a difference between hating a person for who they are and then like
So
just joking about Jeremy's weird ancestors.
So having a white only group, does that mean that you believe you're superior, or just that you want to be with like kind individuals? So would it be prejudiced or racist?
Mr. 305. I mean,
I'm just curious.
I mean, there's a thing called there's if you study living patterns of people, there's this thing called de facto segregation, which just means that people like to be amongst people with a similar culture. I mean, and it's
Those
comfortable.
are called racist.
It's not being racist. It's just that you're comfortable.
So Black Congress, which is a real thing in the United States.
So is Black Twitter.
That's just.
Hey,
Topes boy, thanks for following us.
Toppest boy Holla Stream.
Toppest boy Holla.
Holla's Team
Toppest
King.
boy Holla Stream King.
Or is it Ola?
Oh yeah, nice. Anyway, so that would be self-segregation. So it's not racist to have Black Congress, because they're choosing to be segregated, right?
Okay, I'm not familiar with Black Congress.
Oh,
honestly,
it's a group of congressmen who are black. It's kind of like BET, right?
I mean,
TV for black people.
This is a whole complex
This is
different
getting real
issue.
dark. This is getting
Because
That's not dark.
Well, I'm just saying it's good
I'm
turn.
just saying de facto segregation is just made because people like to be comfortable.
Yeah,
it's
and
not
there's
racism.
nothing wrong with that.
I wouldn't say that.
Right?
I don't know. It's a very complex issue.
No,
I don't
it is.
really
You're
feel.
right.
Meow's eyeballs hurt.
Yeah,
I feel
why
like
are you
that's the thing.
spamming us? Hey, who's this? Shan go.
Sheng Sao.
Cheng Sao.
Hey, do we have a moderator?
What's up?
Yeah.
Do we have a moderator?
Hey, Topus,
Yeah, we're
stop
gonna respond,
spamming
but
us.
You're not gonna like it.
Stop
Should-
spamming us, you jerk.
Time
Okay.
Yep.
Shimmy, y'all.
Sorry,
all right,
we're a no.
No
We're,
spam.
No
yeah,
spammer.
we're being prejudiced to your spam.
yeah.
I
being
only
prejudiced.
enjoy spam that comes from a can.
Oh man, fried
I don't
Fried
like
Oh,
spam.
my
spam
goodness.
is the best.
Spam's gross.
Yeah,
with a
spam's
side of
gross.
eggs and some.
You suck.
I like
That's
it.
right, I said it. Boo, you suck.
You suck.
Yeah, you suck, Topus boy. Holo.
I still can't believe that the chat is still, I think, burnt from Nathan dropping that G word.
Did they really?
Oh my gosh, they went off about the South Rising and all kinds of things happening
I
in there.
was not paying attention to that.
South Rising.
Meow said he said the word. He said the word. My ears are bleeding. Login says, "Will you guys upload this Tubcast episode?" LOL.
we
Meow
always
says,
do.
"Yes, please. We will."
Yeah, we'll upload
we
it.
may have to go and find that. And
We'll cut it.
Cut it
make
out.
it sound like Nathan's even worse than he
We'll
actually
put it on
is.
the soundboard.
Yeah, that'll be the clip. That'll be the promotion clip.
I gotta say, it looks like Crazy is the only one raising a stink about it.
That's pretty normal.
So I have
No, Meow said her ears were bleeding.
I have a little
Oh,
story
that was
about
from that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a little story about that word. So I a couple of years ago
It's
I
just
did,
a fun
what
little
word?
story, I'm sure.
I did
From what word?
A racist
I'm
word.
not gonna say the word.
Oh,
Jeez.
But so I a couple of years ago I did tasseling, and if you don't know what that means,
yeah. Pulling
you're
the
probably
male
not
gender
from
off corn.
you're probably not from the
It's
Central
a corn
America
thing.
or Central U.S. But yeah, you pull the corn. Anyhow,
You
go
deflower
through.
the males.
And so
deflower the males.
and so the
Take
lead
their
guy,
virginity.
the lead guy of who was we were part of the crew. He was the boss. Sorry,
Boss man.
the boss. He was like, okay, just think about you're part of a the word killing squad in Vietnam in the jungles, and you're just trying to take them all out. And I was like, did he just say that?
That's terrifying.
Oh,
This
well,
person is scary.
well, and it's
jeez.
funny because he's like he was a super nice guy.
Sure sounds like
Definitely
all
did.
racists are.
But I was like, did he just say that? And there's
Yeah.
like, I mean, there are like Asian kids around
But,
me
hey,
too. I'm just like,
At least Trevor, or Kyle has had his racist hat removed.
Thank you.
And given to Nathan. So let's go on to the next story. This story is we're still in this rap kick here.
What's oh no?
Nothing.
What is?
Yes, yes, login. That is very racist. You don't want to say that.
I don't even know why that's racist.
I'll tell you later.
It's those hoodies that you unzip
Like the
so that
Minecraft
they lay
ones?
flat on your
The
back.
Minecraft ones
No,
where you
that's
zip
not.
it.
That's not what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
that's what it is.
No, we're moving
Where you
on.
unzip
Chance
it,
the
you gotta
Rapper.
watch out
Zip it
to
over
get,
your
so you don't get
face.
it in your
No.
hair.
Then you can see through the mesh, right? I've seen those, and you
That's
look.
not
Yeah.
what that is.
You look like a creeper from Minecraft.
Yeah,
And
I've seen those too.
Like, why do you got that zipper over your face?
Yeah.
And then you say, okay. Anyways, Chance the Rapper is cool.
I feel so uncomfortable
We love
right
Chance
now.
the Rapper. This comes from Business Insider. It says Chance the Rapper bought almost 2,000 scalper tickets to his own festival to resell to fans. Balla.
Yeah, he was upset about the fact that his festival that he is putting on in Chicago has just become a breeding ground for scalpers.
So his decision to fix it is to give the scalpers the money they wanted anyway.
What is he gonna do?
Essentially.
Beat him up?
How that makes it
No.
gives them incentive. Hey, we're guaranteed to sell our tickets now at high
Yeah,
price.
but you don't realize how pervasive
he's not
this is.
selling it at high price.
Yeah.
No, he's buying them.
Right, but what he's trying to do is he's taking those back, and now he's selling them back to people who weren't able to buy them at the lower price.
Jeremy's saying he's
Yeah.
So he's
encouraging
scalping them
But-
himself.
Yeah, but the scalpers are still making bank, and it's almost like now they're
be.
guaranteed
What's
to
he
sell
gonna
them.
do about it though? I mean, he's probably not gonna do this like every show.
No, but I mean, this is
Now, he
a
bought 'em-
festival that he's got that he's putting on,
Yeah.
and so
This
point
is yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I mean, the point is he's upset about the fact that these people are out there, and yes, you're right. He in a way he kind of is letting them get their money or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's trying to protect people that are fans to allow them to be able to get in to see this because they're the people that want to see it. Why should they be spending the extra money just to get in? Just because these people are scumbags out there.
I would have preferred to see him treat it like a sting operation. He's like, all right, I'll front the money to get these scalpers to sell me their tickets, and then the cops come in and arrest him. So he gets the tickets back.
But you got to realize
and-
all these tickets are digital nowadays. So
right.
they're holding on to digital things.
Yeah.
So he actually, when he bought them back, he had them all printed, so he could sell physical copies to the fans. So now it's about the principle of it. It's
No,
not,
I get it.
He's
Yeah.
saying I care about my fans, and it's dumb that you guys are getting ripped off and you can't buy tickets to my show. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna make a statement here that we aren't gonna allow us that I care. I'm gonna go buy them all back, and then I'm gonna sell them.
Wouldn't it
to
be
you at the-
funny though?
That's
that
really cool, dude.
If at the show you see a whole bunch of people selling those physical tickets to other people,
Yeah.
double
And-
dipping
and
on the.
yes, crazy. There are 2,000 people. There's actually more. They're filling up a baseball stadium.
Yeah, there's a lot of
it's
people.
a festival.
It was just that these were the ones that were being held by the scalpers.
He's basically. I don't know. I mean, would you say he's Kanye's protege?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
He's-
they're bros.
Yeah, I mean
At
Kanye's
the
helping him
at the very least, those two are
Chance is his own
buddies.
man, you know. He's his own man. He just released his own album recently, so yeah. But no, I think it's really cool, and I mean, the scalping thing is so pervasive. It's just it's annoying. So someone trying to take a stand, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I like that story. You're right, Jeremy. He is in some ways he's kind of helping it.
I mean,
but
it'd be great if he could then identify who they were and get them
right at the same time. I mean, it is one of those things where he's bringing to light, hey, this is a real problem, and I'm gonna take a hit here and lose a lot of money
Yeah.
to make sure that people that want to actually come to this aren't gonna get gouged, because that's not what I was intending for to happen here.
Check out his album Coloring Book. It's
really good.
All right, this next story comes from Ars Technica. It says,
say that.
yeah, Ars Technica.
It's fitting.
It says after lewd acts, NYC's free internet kiosk disabled web browsing.
It is fitting.
They got tired of people showing and going to Ars
As
Technica.
an IT guy, I find this hilarious.
They New York City's full of a bunch of pervs, is what I gathered from this.
Yeah, with free iPads on the sidewalk.
There's a whole lot of people.
There it is. Basically, they've basically removed a lot of the payphones.
Drink, guys.
Yeah, take a drink. I just said that word.
What?
It started with a B. basically.
Oh, okay.
Drink again.
I didn't even notice
You wouldn't
it.
be good at playing a drinking game
No.
here.
Too busy trying to run the show over here.
Run the show, whatever.
We appreciate you, Eric.
Thanks.
Trevor's coughing a lung up over
Hey,
there.
I'm trying to get out of the way from Mark.
I'm sorry.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So they've removed a large amount of the payphones, and they have put in these other phones that are digital. They have
Well, they're like iPads.
yeah, they're like iPads, and essentially they've had a lot of people that were going and using this to look up porn on the street and committing lewd acts.
Well, I tell
Like
you what.
what? What
New
kind
York
of lewd
City-
acts?
Like I'll let you
Think Pee Wee
imagine.
Herman.
I tell you
Yes,
what, New York
Pee Wee
City.
Herman.
You allow free
sitting in a
internet.
talking chair.
This way, the homeless people don't have to go to the library to do it.
Yeah, that's
right?
true.
They can
Wow.
stay in their homes.
That is
The
weird.
street.
That's disgusting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, come on. I mean,
What?
web filtering, people.
So
Yeah,
in
that's
July,
not, that doesn't work though.
it
It
says
does not work.
It
right.
does not work.
in July.
Does not work.
There's
Nathan's like,
no.
I've gotten around
Nathan,
all the web
It
filters.
could work if they instead of blacklist, they whitelist only. There's a
No,
difference.
Yeah.
but here's
Only
I mean,
Google.
No, they could whitelist specific sites and
boobies.
services that they deem are useful
Well,
to
you probably
the purpose.
shouldn't just be browsing the internet on the street anyway.
well, the idea of these is to give people that don't have any internet access the ability to be able to do things like
And they did.
and they did. That's the problem. They did the wrong things.
Crazy, stop making me laugh.
In July, it says they responded to a spat of public masturbation by adding a filtering system to limit access to porn. Users apparently found ways to evade the filters, and they said last week reports of porn watching and other lewd acts have not stopped. So they have cut the ties with a lot of the web browsing features now, and it's I mean, the phone options and some of the other features are still there, but they have cut a lot of the functionality that they want to have because they just can't keep people
their
from
IT
it.
guy needs fired.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, New York.
Jeremy wants a new job fixing these because he can fix
No
it.
way, but yes, I could.
Oh no.
Yes, in Hank Hill's voice, meow. That
Someone's been whacking off of my kiosk. I can't.
that's a
do it.
terrible
That
Hank
doesn't-
Hill.
I don't
I'm
even.
sorry.
I've not even seen that show besides like one
Oh.
episode, and I know that was
That's
terrible.
better.
That
Kyle can do
sounded
it better.
closer to
Why?
Boomhauer than Hank.
I'm sorry. I always do. Yeah,
Go ahead, Kyle. Show us how it's done.
Show us, yeah, Kyle.
Someone's been whacking off in my kiosk.
That sounded like Harry Carey.
That's what I was thinking.
It was a little more hairy than Hank.
Hey guys, you know what's really cool?
Hey!
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hold on just a second, Nathan. I'm gonna let you do that again, but
He's gonna mute you for a second.
I got this video that started playing, and now I can't close it because my mouse battery died.
You should grab the
I don't know where it is.
So,
There we go.
hey, you forced it
I forced
back
it
to life.
Do that Hank Hill impersonation again. That was pretty good.
Oh, we've been whacking off in my kiosk.
That's not bad.
what's the creepy friend of his?
Boomhauer?
Which one?
The one who can't talk. very well. Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's
Boomhauer.
Dale.
Boomhauer can't talk.
Boomhauer can't talk. Boomhauer talks a real
Okay,
fast.
no.
You can't tell what
Then-
he's saying.
then have him
Whacking
address Dale.
Some pornography is
Be like,
dang-
Dale,
man.
why are you waking up? I don't know.
Just keep doing an impersonation, Jeremy. It's always good.
All my impersonations are good.
What was that, Jeremy? Do it again.
Yep.
Do it again. No, Jeremy, do it again.
Trevor,
Yeah.
Trevor, put the link to Jeremy's impersonations in the chat.
Yes.
I do everything
I'll find
Kyle
it.
says.
I got it.
All right. If
If
you guys
the moon were made of barbecue spare ribs, would you eat it?
Yes.
I know I would.
if you want to see
Hank, I'll tell you what's going on here, Hank. You got the Cubans up in your kiosks.
yeah, the Cubans, we go from never mind.
Guns don't kill people. The Americans do.
Zabini, I think you're accurate there. Beavis and his brother's dad is Boomhauer.
I think so.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear more of Jeremy's
Ghetto
great
Brothers.
impersonations, make sure you go to this link Trevor's going to put in the chat.
I'm looking, I'm sorry.
later.
It's taking-
It's
Tell you what,
Jeremy does great impersonations. It's
While
fantastic.
you're at it, just go ahead and follow
Should I
our
race
YouTube
you?
channel.
Yeah, follow our YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Trevor?
Subscribe to it.
You can race me. You probably won't win though.
All right.
Wow.
This next story comes from
Basically.
Especially 'cause I just found it.
NYDailyNews.com. It says Austria postpones presidential vote due to faulty envelope glue. Oh, I hate that pesky glue.
Yes, they need some horses in Austria because their glue sucks.
Just their hooves.
They have had 2 different. Oh, now it's going to try and make sound on my computer.
Don't let it do it, Kyle.
There you go. I put that link to that video in the.
I gave up.
So watch it, save it, and then watch it after the show.
Yeah.
So this is the second attempt to elect a president this year. A few months ago, they tried to elect someone, and there were issues with the glue that was closing up the envelopes in the voting polls. So they are trying to do it again, and yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Glue is keeping Austria from having a leader.
That's horrible.
It'll stay that way for at least 2 months, I think it was.
Wow.
What was that again, Nathan?
I think it'll stay that way for at least 2 months.
Yeah, I think I saw something about that.
Okay.
All right. So I don't get this. I'm so confused. What?
They had to postpone the election.
They postponed because of glue.
They had an election.
Is it because
they had an election?
They did
it was
like
completed.
a mail-in election? Why do they need glue?
It was a completed election. The ballots were in these envelopes that are closed the way that you would lick an envelope and it glues it shut.
Mm-hmm.
There were issues with the count, and they chalked it up to the envelope.
I like what Zumbini says. Who cares about Austria?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I
Yeah.
don't. Let's move on.
Hey, what's an Austrian?
I figured Jeremy would love that because it's political.
Yeah, that's
but I think
true.
he was
Kyle,
busy with
what's
other
an
things.
Austrian
Yeah, he's
accent?
busy
Can
being
you-
Jeremy.
Can you show me? Tell me.
Let's
No.
go.
9.
Let's go to OpposingViews.com.
That was close.
Says Mexican restaurant under fire for reusing food.
This is
What?
probably the most disturbing story of the night.
Oh no!
We've actually got Trevor all worked up over here.
That's just frugal.
I love.
They're trying to eat breakfast.
I love Mexican restaurants.
So there is a
scares me.
Mexican restaurant in Michigan that is under investigation because a former employee has blown the whistle, saying that they are reusing food that looks like it hasn't been touched. The 16-year-old, this lady's 16-year-old daughter worked at Sukasa Restaurant in South Haven, Michigan, as a busser for 1 week and had been told to save food that looked like it hadn't been touched. She went to the management and asked if it was true. They said yes. She put in her notice and worked her shift. So they
That
are
is disgusting.
Yeah,
That's so gross.
These
said-
chips look fine. Just put them in the not touched
See,
basket.
like chips, I would be a little like it still grosses me out.
Trevor, you'd be a
But,
great
like-
restaurant manager then.
Well, I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying it. I don't know. That
He's saying
does-
he can understand it.
Because
I
you're
could- I
used to
could
using
slightly
eating
understand
community
a little
chips. Yeah.
But I mean, it still grosses me out the idea that you
Yeah.
know, especially because nobody washes their hands anymore. It's gross.
So in the story, it said the owner belittled my daughter, telling her she had no common sense, and asked her if she is such a clean freak, why is her apron dirty?
Yeah.
That's a stupid question.
She also said,
Why you got boogers in your nose if you don't want to reuse food?
exactly.
Why is your apron dirty? That's such a stupid statement.
That's like that's someone who got caught and like is trying to figure it out.
So she said that she finished her shift like a trooper, then left and called her dad in tears. Naturally, he went down there. Long story short, he is banned from there now. Like we care, and Erica was terminated.
Oh man.
Banned from a
Sad.
place that's
She
disgusting.
was terminated from a place she quit.
Yeah.
You can't
Well, I
fire
don't know
me.
if she
I
actually
quit.
She put in her notice
yeah.
and then worked her shift. May not have been able to finish out her
That is
term. I
That's-
wonna if that's.
It's
I
better
wanna,
to be fired anyway.
I don't want to know how many places actually do this.
There's just like some big vat of salsa somewhere that people just keep dumping
They
those
just
bowls
dump-
in.
Oh
That's where
Gross.
the flavor comes from.
Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah.
You know,
I can really taste the
yeah.
tobacco.
I mean, really, if you're talking about the two of them, the chips would be the lesser
Of
grievance.
the evil, yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Because I mean, there's
Just
people
pick
that
out the soggy ones and.
well, no, but I mean, there's people that double dip.
Yeah.
You know,
I get it.
in a community
The
salsa.
the
Oh, not in a
salsa
community
disturbs
one.
me a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the salsa is the worst part.
And you know, the thought that they could even do like an enchilada could look pretty. I mean,
You'd have to like microwave that.
you
though.
could nuke it. Yeah. I mean it.
That's
It'll
real.
dry out.
No, Zumbini says
Oh,
I forgot
gosh.
what restaurant it was, but you know the lemons they put on drinks. Some places reuse them.
Ugh.
Oh, that's nasty.
Don't drink water.
Don't do that.
No, don't drink lemon
Don't
water.
get lemons.
Oh, okay, yeah, don't get.
Anyways.
That was appropriate.
Meow says I got diarrhea just looking at this post.
I understand.
All right.
Hey,
All right. Here's my theory.
yeah,
Sukasa translates to your house.
yeah.
So they're saying, you want leftovers? We'll give you leftovers. It's like being at your own house.
Gross.
That's funny. That's real gross, though.
Yes, it is.
You work at a Mexican restaurant. Do you guys reuse your chips?
No. I sometimes will eat chips that nobody's eaten, but I won't serve them to someone else.
No. Okay.
Okay, you do no. I've got questions to follow up with that. Now, when you go and you eat those chips, is that dependent on your opinion of the person?
They seem clean.
Like, do they? They
seem like they wash their hands after they poop.
Huh. I guess I hadn't really thought about it.
Okay, that's actually kind of what I was anticipating your answer to be.
Okay.
Just knowing you.
Hey, Nathan, it sounds really noisy over at your house. Can you ask some of those people to just shut up?
Hey, shut up.
Thanks.
Louder.
Yell it a little louder.
No, yell it really loud, saying I'm trying to do a live show. Shut up.
Wait,
with more anger.
But say it like you're really from Texas.
Be like, Auntie, I told you to shut up.
Hey, shut up.
No, that was not convincing. I want like, shut up.
Oh, you suck.
I want veins. I want the eye, the ugly eye.
Say, hey, shut up. We're doing it live.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Come on, say it.
No.
We'll give you 1,000 Tubbucks, Nathan.
Oh, that's the.
Yeah.
No, I don't use my Tubbucks for anything.
Oh, okay.
That's not an incentive.
We'll let you trade them in for hugs.
I get those anyway.
No, okay. All right. Speaking of
Dang it, you're right.
Speaking of diarrhea, let's move on to this next story. I don't know how to say this first word. Guggenheim?
Guggenheim.
Guggenheim?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty dang close. Guggenheim Museum's 18-karat gold toilet to open to public. Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys remember the quote from Austin Powers, right?
Which one?
Where
Remind
he was
us.
just like, I want to, like, he says something about wanting a toilet made of solid gold. You know, nobody's seen Austin Powers.
I actually
saw the
seen
first
parts
one
of it,
a long time
Like,
ago.
I can't do an Austin Powers impersonation on the spot. I feel scared. Because you guys make fun of all my impersonations.
No, it's because you guys make fun of all my impersonations.
That's really what it is.
No, why would that make me scared?
We kind of
because
attack everybody.
you're scared that you're gonna mess it up like he does.
I want a toilet made of solid gold, baby.
It's just not in the
How is
cards. Yeah, he
I
says
don't
something.
remember the line.
He says
so I
something
don't
like,
know
"Well,
how
it's just not in the cards." Whatever. I always use this one. Like, I've used this one for like ever on my wife. She says something, and I'm just like, "Well, I want a toilet seat made of gold," but now I can have one. Now
I don't know that you can have it.
I can.
mean,
I can
you
deuce
could
in it.
theoretically.
I can go duke in it.
Saddam Hussein had a bunch of gold toilets.
But I don't know that there was an 18-karat gold, like solid gold toilet. This is
It's
a
not plated.
solid gold
Saddam
toilet.
Hussein.
Soft on your tushy.
Boy, you better not slam that thing.
It's in New York City's Guggenheim Museum. The Italian artist created a fully functioning 18-karat gold lavatory, which he has titled America.
Boudet.
Yep, America.
And
It would've been
basically,
better if he hyphenated it.
There is a I don't know what the specifics are as far as how you can get in there, but there is
No, it's one of their public restrooms.
It's one of the restrooms, yeah. So you can use the toilet and have your privacy to
Yeah.
go in and use the toilet.
It's a public toilet.
is a
It's
public toilet.
unisex
Look at how
toilet room.
shiny it is.
Boy, they
I
spent all
would
the
totally pee on that lid.
they spent all the money on the
Of
toilet,
course you
not
would.
on the stall itself or whatever.
Bathroom is scary.
No, it's a real bathroom. They just replaced.
Well, it looks like a scary bathroom. You think they could spruce it up a little bit to where I don't feel like I'm going to be murdered?
It looks
Zumbini wants to know: does it go in a male or a female bathroom
No,
or Target
it's-
style?
Yeah,
Yeah. I like how Target style is like the equivalent of a transgender
Family
bathroom to a
bathroom?
family
Yeah.
family style
It's
meal.
a unisex single stall bathroom.
Oh my gosh, Crazy wonders if there's a diamond encrusted bidet. I don't think so, but that would just be the bee's knees right
that
there.
bidet would make your day. That's a really shiny toilet. I like how shiny.
I really like the shine.
I want one of those.
All of the shine.
I just feel like it would be like soft on your tushy. You know, it's
Probably
fun-
because it's 18 karat
This-
gold,
This
so
is
it's
way off track, but this is funny.
softer metal.
My 5-year-old son the other day told me that he got a tushy roll at school.
What?
A tushy roll?
And you said, which teacher did it? Tell me
like,
now.
I was like, you mean a Tootsie Roll? And he's like, yeah, a Tushy Roll. And I was like, no, a Tushy Roll will come from your butt. Tootsie Roll is a chocolate treat. And so, anyways, I just had to clear that up. Yeah, I mean,
Both chocolate shaped similarly.
I'd drop multiple Tushy Rolls.
I mean, I think we need to take a road trip now and go visit this golden toilet.
Where's it at?
It's in New York.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wait, can you use the internet kiosk in the golden toilet?
I hope so. How else will I read the newspaper?
It does
Play me
state
some
that,
Pepe, man.
it does state that you can enjoy the toilet in the
some
privacy
paper,
of
man.
your own. So
Toilet
there's
paper.
probably some people who have enjoyed it immensely.
No.
Oh gosh, why do you go an extra step?
He just says things and then just
Nathan
drop.
already did.
All right, this next story comes from
The
BBC.
joke was sufficient when I said it.
Yeah,
I
we
know.
didn't need you to explain
No,
the
I'm
entire
stating
joke
that they-
again.
in
Let's
the
move on.
article
Next
they
story comes
actually
from
said-
BBC.com. It says garage owner fakes Google murder in Edinburgh Street. Oh, this is good.
So this guy, it was a couple of years ago actually. He saw that there was a car coming down the street, knew that they would have to basically circle around and
to get both sides of the
right
street.
to get both sides of the street. So he grabbed one of the guys, the mechanics that he worked with, had him go lay in the middle of the street while he held this tire iron, and this was a couple of years ago, and this was 2012. The cops just recently saw that this picture had been on Google, and the police or someone found it on Google, and the police were alerted.
So they investigated it as a murder.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
Yeah. That's like a long
This was
joke.
August 2012. I noticed the Google John Street is shaped like a great horseshoe, and by a chance I saw the Street View van going in on the other leg of it, and knew that in about 30 seconds or a minute it would come out on our bit. So I whistled into the garage, grabbed Gary, one of my mechanics,
Gary,
came out, lay down in the street, and he stood over me, pretending to give me a leaf massage with the pickaxe handle.
I like how he stated that.
And then one or two locals rang up and said, "Ha, seen you, Dan. Typical you guys." But then after more than a year, a couple of policemen came, or a policeman and policewoman came around the corner, grinning slightly, saying, "Do you know anything about this?" And we said, "Oh, we're banged to rights on that. That was us." But fortunately, one of our customers was a WPC at the station. She'd seen it. She knew that it was us on a wind-up. And so they weren't exactly coming around with blues and twos expecting to find a bundle of red rags with a skeleton inside. It was all pretty low key, and they went off roaring with laughter within a couple of minutes. I think it's fairly obviously a bit of a wind-up. I would be disappointed if people thought it was actually happening for real. But anyway, there we go. Somebody did report it, and the police who are around here, who are very good, the frontline ones, very properly did have to just drop round and see what was going on.
A bundle of red rags in a post.
Eric, could you possibly translate that in English slang instead of
no?
Well, Logan didn't understand
proper
a freaking
English
word
slang?
there, so
well,
he had so many
like
colloquialisms.
Yeah, he was.
That was
That was
amazing.
good. I like the
Yeah,
way he
that was
described
fantastic.
things. Blazing tears. I had to whistle for Gary to come lay down here on the street. I just like that poor Gary does whatever this guy says. Hey, Gary, come out here, lie down in the street. All right, we're going to take a picture. The camera
No one will run you over. Just get in the street.
I took it that
the
he
guy
was the one who
talking
laid
was
down.
the bald guy in the street.
Yeah.
He had the other guy. Yeah, he had Gary hold the tire iron over his head.
I'm pretty sure he said that he's the one that laid down.
Yeah.
the
Thank you,
street.
Trevor. We're right. We win this game.
Oh, okay.
Because he said the other guy gave him a proper massage with a pickaxe.
Oh,
So-
okay.
I liked that part.
Yeah.
That was good.
Proper massage. Oh, man.
So proper
English.
massage means you're.
We're being so
you've been
racist right now,
killed.
guys, doing these English accents. That's
Oh,
really
man.
racist.
I'm
of
sorry,
us.
guys.
Pip, pip,
No,
and
they're
cheerio.
white. We can't be racist against them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay. I know. I'm confused about how racism works.
But
someone
we
help
could
me.
be prejudiced.
Smile and nod.
You're confused because you're white.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll never understand.
Feel that white shame.
Yeah.
White shame.
Yeah.
Makes so much sense.
So much shame.
All right, this next story comes from the nudist.com.
Oh yeah.
Not the.
Not the nudist.
Here we go.
Although if you would have just put the picture on there, you'd be like, what?
I think I saw Plumbus, and I kambooned it. I kambooned the two words.
You kambooned it?
Oh, you didn't do that on purpose? I figured you did.
I haven't been playing the drinking game, I promise. I really like Kajumi games. Kujimi games. Kujami games. I can't say accurately. Okay. Anyways, this comes from the Nerdist.com. It says, unidentified sea creature is a plumbus from Rick and Morty. Which, if you're a Rick and Morty fan, you know what a plumbus is.
Yes, you know what a plumbus is. There is, if you scroll down there a little bit, there was a plumbus that was found.
What?
Deep in the sea. A USO found by the NOAA, which a USO is an unidentified swimming object.
Oh. I hate when I find a USO in a swimming pool. Oh, it's disgusting.
I hate when I find one in my bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
I don't remember pooping when I was bathing.
I didn't have any corn.
Yeah.
I had a good time at a USO show once. Saw Bob Hope.
No, you didn't.
And then I went and killed some G words.
Thanks for censoring yourself, Nathan. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So, yeah, the hope would be, since it still is an unidentified swimming object, maybe there could be voting, but they're saying that voting for things that are oceanic hasn't really gone well. Rest in peace, Bodie McBoatface.
Sorry, I just had to bring up this. I saw something. They were voting to name a gorilla, and I should have totally catch the story, but they were voting to name a gorilla in China, I think it was.
Kujami.
And currently the leading vote was Harambe McHarambe Face.
Harambe McHarambe Face?
Oh my gosh. Can we find that? Can you find that link, please, so we can all vote? Because
Yes.
that's
that
amazing.
should be the name. That should definitely be the name. So, I feel like we probably should try our best to explain what a plumbus is, Kyle.
Or I mean, they could look it up themselves.
Oh, okay, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of like
that.
It's
thing.
kind of shaped like one of those little hand mirrors, right?
Kind of, but it's got like an infected part at the bottom.
But it's got an infected part at the bottom.
It's all bubbly.
And it has a little toggle switch
Little dongus.
right in the middle.
Looks like a little dangus hanging off
Little
there.
dangus right in the middle where the mirror would be.
Mm-hmm.
That you could flip.
And then the back is like it's like weird Play-Doh pubes.
I was gonna just say hair, but
okay,
you took it there.
All right, let's go to the next story.
So it looks like the voting is actually over, but I did put a link to a story if we're interested in it. But it just basically says what I said. So.
Where'd you put the link?
In the agenda, at the top.
Logan's calling your bluff.
What, me? What?
Yeah, the gorilla thing.
She says the gorilla thing was not real.
Really?
It's on the BBC.
It says right there is Fakey McFake Face.
I can't believe I didn't even read the stupid title.
That's great that you provided the article.
Aw, that's the real Harambe. Let's have a moment of silence.
No
why
boogers.
did I participate in that?
Kane is in the building, nigga.
What?
There it is.
I don't know what happened. I
well,
don't know what happened
We've just
there.
been censored, folks.
That was weird.
Now I got 2 words I got to go find.
Well,
sure what happened.
thanks, Logan, for preemptively let me know that.
Trying to stop
I
you
guess
from
I guess I fell for that
being
one.
embarrassed. Are you embarrassed?
Yes, a bit.
Is it the white shame?
Mostly because I
the white shame.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's what you're dealing with right now, Nathan.
Yeah, you're the one that said that other word.
I don't know if I feel ashamed about that.
You probably should.
You should look in the mirror.
Meow's got to go.
Bye, Meow.
Bye, Meow.
Bye, Meow.
You could hang out for a little bit longer. We're about
Yeah,
to. we only
we're
got a
close
little
to
bit
the
more.
end.
She wants to
Yeah.
understand. She wants to hear.
We do stream
our schedule
twice weekly on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Central
We
and
got a
Thursday 9 p.m. Central.
Wednesday,
We got a
Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, 9 p.m. Central.
Yep.
next week.
And we do have a we do have a special next week,
which we would probably get to later, but we could do it now. Make sure you tune in next week to see us performing live
On Thursday.
in
So
another.
For you, that's 10.
Yeah, that's not talking, but musically.
I think Nathan will be in the chat, right? Nathan, will you be in the chat? With
Yeah, I'll be in
Okay.
the chat.
We might even be able to get Nathan to be like commentating on it, like live
would
in the
be
corner
great,
or something.
actually.
if we play our.
We're going live to them now. Oh no, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no,
That's
that's
Hall
Hall
Notes.
Well, that's Hall Notes. Sorry about that. That is indeed Hall Notes. Let's go back. Okay, I think we got.
I think we got them.
I think we got.
No, that's. I'm sorry, folks. That's still Hall Notes.
Still Hall Notes. Yes.
All right, now you'll notice that Trevor is using a pinion push, which he has not used since the game of 04.
I don't know.
I love that.
Hey, Meow, if you're still in the chat, you can always find the rest of the show on Fridays on our YouTube page.
YouTube.
Yeah.
All right, we've got one more story. Uno más.
One más.
Bodhi McHarambe face.
It's about tortoises.
Tortoises have made it back in the news again. We know how y'all love your tortoise stories, so we got you another tortoise story. All right, here we go.
Tortoise!
Now, here's this story about a tortoise cow. Over to you.
Oh, okay. So
He didn't say cow. He said Kyle.
So this tortoise.
If I would have been cow, Kyle goes moo. All
I
right.
don't think I have that
No,
one.
sorry. Anyways,
Maybe I do.
horse. That's a horse, Kyle.
Oh, maybe this one.
That's an elephant. I feel like we're playing some weird game with a 2-year-old.
The elephant says.
All right, I want to hear about my tortoise story.
All right, so this tortoise, he is saving his species' life. There were only a few of these animals in the last decade. Or no, I'm sorry, I'm reading this wrong. Over this 100-year-old tortoise has fathered over 800 offspring and has almost single-handedly pulled back his species of Galapagos giant tortoises
From extinction.
From extinction.
What a hero.
What a hero.
Yes. He was found at the San Diego Zoo, and his species was founded then. 50 years ago, there were only 2 males and 12 females on the island. They were so spread out they couldn't breed successfully. He was taken to the Galapagos Islands soon after his discovery, and he now shares his enclosure with 6 other females. So he's basically got his own harem, and they are constantly doing it.
This turtle. Don't salute. Yeah, hand over heart. You don't salute. You can put your hand over your heart for the national anthem. You can't do that either.
I could not do it too.
But there's a flag right there.
You hate America.
I'm just doing it intentionally.
Oh. This is. Are you trying to kneel? Are you gonna kneel?
I was. but
You're gonna
now,
kneel?
You shamed me.
Why
into
don't you
it.
kneel, Kaepernick?
You shamed me into it.
This is important.
Why are you talking during this?
Because I can't be disrespectful.
Oh.
This song goes out to all the tortoises. So, thank you. We're not gonna stay for this song.
Okay. Wow.
You're
Did we just make a statement?
Oh, we're almost there? Okay.
Actually, we're almost done.
Sorry. For the land of the free and the home of the tortoises. Let's hear that. That's that other verse.
Let's go get some runs, cubbies.
All right.
No.
No.
The Genghis Khan of tortoises?
Yes.
Yeah, It's just crazy that turtle just like
because he has that long neck.
100 years old and he keeps going.
Yes, he weighs 13 stones. Don't
13
question
stones.
The imperial system. Let's see, 13.
He's just shy of a meter long and 1.5 meters tall.
So that's about 182 pounds. Just so you know, I just fact checked that real quick. Google's an amazing thing.
How much is 1 stone?
It's like 1 stone.
Can you
just have 1 stone.
You've got it right there.
You're holding your hand as 1 stone.
14 pounds.
Is a stone? Yeah.
I've found stones that are smaller.
Yeah, I know.
I had a 5 millimeter kidney stone one time.
Okay.
How much did that weigh?
It had to be
13
surgically
pounds?
removed.
Mm-hmm. Roger that. Roger that.
So this guy is in the San Diego Zoo, and his name's
he's
Diego.
No, he was found at the San Diego Zoo, and his species was founded then. 50 years ago, they moved him, it sounds like,
Correct.
to the island of the Galapagos.
Okay.
Where his species
where he
was
and
from.
his harem saved the universe for tortoises.
Well, there was other males, but he was the
that
dominant
tortoise.
male.
There were only 2 males.
That's what I mean. But he was the
So
dominant male.
there was one other male.
Okay, thank
this
you.
guy.
That would
this
be
guy took care
other.
of business.
Yeah.
You said
He was
other males.
Jeremy's just saying he's the alpha male.
Yeah.
You know, like how like
But
a dog.
they tested how many offspring, and he had 40% of all the offspring, and there was over 800 offspring so far.
Jeez, it's impressive.
Sex. Oh, savior of the tortoises.
So this is very different than his cousin from another Galapagos island who was like, I ain't doing it with this ladies, and then he died. We
Yeah.
talked about him months ago.
What? But we
What
sure.
are you talking about?
Don't you remember the other tortoise who died?
I just remember the one that
you-
got lost and
Are you
wandered
talking
away.
about the one that went and found a plastic container and was canoodling it?
No, it was older than that. but that's
Canoodling
okay.
it. Is that another racist term you just came up with?
No, that's like cuddling.
Oh, okay.
Canoodling.
I thought you said good-noodling.
He was
and I was like, you're,
No.
you're combining Nathan's word.
No.
with
I wouldn't
your
do
other
that.
Word. Yeah.
Have an idea?
I didn't know where to turn.
Mail time.
You got mail.
You can email us at
iwannagetit@minutotub.com.
That's right. It's mail time.
Mail time.
Where we read your letters and your tweets and your Facebooks and your Snapchats and your
Any way you talk to us.
and your diaries. We read your diaries. I mean,
Please send us your diaries.
Hacked your phone.
Your princess diaries.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Climbing in your window, snatching. Oh, your journal's up.
Yes, that's
Trevor
what
needs some
Trevor
late-night
does
reading.
on the weekends.
Did we have any?
Unfortunately,
any
no.
emails?
We do not have any.
Come on, guys.
So
Seriously.
sorry.
Wasted.
You need to send in your emails to iwannaget
Wanna
at minuteinatub.com.
Or tweet us, or Facebook us, or
Yeah, just find
Instagram
us. Go to
us, or
minuteintub.com.
Find us on the internet.
Just go to minuteintub.com.
Webs.
Minuteintub.com.
places.
It's super easy.
Minuteintub.com.
You can read
That's
my
where we
article.
are.
Make sure you read Trevor's
Yeah,
article. It's about
yeah.
Trevor's
article.
Trevor's article about the space games.
It's
Max sent 2.
Wait, you sent 2? What?
You must have sent them tonight then, because we did not have them in our agenda.
yeah.
Can
Yeah.
you whisper them to us? Oh, we've got them.
Yeah.
Hang
well,
on. Give
we'll
us a
get them to
second.
them next week. We'll
Yeah,
put them in.
we'll-
the,
yes, we'll put 'em in
that
next
thing.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we gotta
We-
like preview those a little bit.
Yeah,
but
we don't.
Yeah.
It's not that we don't trust you, Max.
it's just
It's just
Yes.
they're amazing.
Come back next week.
Come back next week for Max's emails. I do see that we've got those, but we will
get those in for next week.
you're on the docket.
Actually, we won't be here next week.
Oh, that's right.
The week
Okay.
after that.
All right, we're
Just
just gonna
do
do
it.
them.
Just do it.
We're just
He's
gonna
talked
do
us
them.
into it.
We're gonna do them.
Yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
do
do
them
'em.
live.
Max, you win.
Max, you win because
You're lucky I'm looking out, Max.
we're gonna be here next week, just in a completely different form.
Yeah.
Nathan is going to
and just
live.
Yeah, just so you know, if you can get the emails to us before the show,
That would be
that's great.
fantastic.
But we love that you're bringing the
Okay.
stories anyway.
Okay, well, that's not going to work. Hold on just
Uh-oh.
a second. We might have some technical issues. We might not be able to do these still. All right, the first one, the one that you labeled poops, we're going to not be able to do because you sent us to a private Facebook link that I am not able to access.
Oh.
So,
tortoises.
Let's go. Oh, come on. I got spammed. This is cool. All right, guys, we're going to do them when we come back. Sorry. There's like send us that poops one again, but the actual link to the story, all right? Because we're not able to open it. And we'll get to them in 2 weeks. On the 29th, we will get to your stories.
Yes.
Send them in.
We want to hear all about them.
Again,
because I'm intrigued.
I just want to give you the deets next week. Come and check it out. You don't have to,
Well, we still got the game show on the game.
We got it
Wednesday.
Wednesday night. We're gonna play a game, and then like I said last week, if you missed it, yes, we're in a band called Pelican Rodeo, and we're going to be performing. And we kind of overlapped with the show, had some booking issues, and we decided to try to combine it. So
That's easy to find too. PelicanRodeo.com.
PelicanRodeo.com. Yes, you can. So that's kind of our other little thing we like to do. And so we're gonna be performing, and we're gonna try to live stream it through Twitch.
Maybe Nathan will
Maybe
commentary.
Nathan will be there to talk while we do this, and then maybe if we have time, we'll try to talk with you guys after the concert. I don't know.
It's very radio rodeo.
I tell you what, get on the internet and look it up.
We're on Spotify. We're on
Apple Music.
Apple
You
Music.
can hear us on our website.
We're on the website at pelicanrodeo.com.
Yeah, Amazon, Google Play, all that stuff.
Yeah, but that's what's
Official
happening.
stuff.
That's. I know that's a weird thing to do, but that's just happened to be the way it worked out, and that's what we're doing. So
we might burn things down.
if it turns out terrible, who is the woman? Logan Vale says.
That's our friend.
It sounds. Shut your dirty mouth, Crazy Legs. It doesn't sound like Dave Matthews. You scumbag.
You turtis.
He was guessing.
You're a turtis. No, I don't think he was guessing.
That's what he said.
I think he's.
I'm guessing. I didn't
he's
see the
guessing,
second
yeah.
part. Okay, you're
I
guessing.
don't think
It's hard
he's
deathcore
guessing.
with a Jack Johnson vibe.
Yeah,
That's pretty close to accurate.
That's
I
close.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty close.
Yeah.
No, but please come back and be in the chat and hang out. It's just gonna be a weird one, but
It'll
we're
be like hanging out at the bar with us.
Yeah.
But you just have to be your own bartender.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fine. You can still play the game. Yeah, it'll be fun.
But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday.
Also, be sure to check us out. Yeah, on Wednesday. The Lunchcast just went up on Monday. They always go up on Mondays. If you're a $5 a month Patreon subscriber, you can hear the Lunchcast.
Yes.
There will be a new one coming this Monday. That's just where we go real raw on those.
It's just us.
It's just some conversations. Sometimes you'll hear us planning and talking about the show for the week.
Sometimes you'll hear waitresses.
You'll hear plates clanging and forks and knives and background ambience.
People behind us talking to us.
And lots of chewing.
Yeah, lots of chewing. No, but we just kind of like just let it was whatever conversation happens, and you kind of hear it behind the scenes, kind of look at it, and so that's called the Lunchcast. That is, you can find that on our Patreon page, which there's links to that on our website.
Another shout out. Thanks for the donation.
Thanks
to
again,
Gus.
Zubini. That was awesome.
Zubini,
You rule.
That made us feel very special.
Yeah.
And I mean that from the bottom.
I feel
of
like the
my-
prettiest girl at the ball.
Yes, from the bottom of my hollow noted.
Yeah.
So that's called a callback, kids.
I understood that reference.
That's yeah, you did understand that reference.
That's called an allusion.
Yeah. But all right, thanks for watching. As always, guys, you're the best. You help us stay encouraged, and we keep doing this because you're here to hang out with us, and it's fun.
Yeah.
And Zumbini donated. That's who donated
Yeah.
to Log and Fail.
Yeah.
And we'll see.
Tell all your
you
friends.
all next
Later.
week. We'll play
Yeah.
games. We'll play games Wednesday. I don't know
We
what we're
will.
gonna play, but we're gonna
Well,
play
but
games.
you know what?
It'll be
Follow
good.
us on Twitter so you can vote.
Yeah, sometimes we
If
put
we
chat.
vote.
We might just choose for you what we play.
might.
But yeah, is that it?
That's it.
Thanks, guys.
Tub out.
We'll see y'all.
that a thing? Tub out?
Tub out. It's like when you
Like
tub
tub
out
out
with
for
your
Harambe?
with your rum.
No, it's like instead of saying Kyle out, tub
No.
out.
Okay.
Hashtag tubs out for Harambe.
Tubs out for Kojima. Kojima.
Kojumi.
Kojimi.
Kojammies.
I forgot it.
Kojimi. Tubs out for Kujami? I think it was Kujami.
Kujami, yeah.
Kujami. We've never played Gary's Mod on the show, and I don't know what prop hunt is. What's prop hunt?
Oh, prop hunt is a lot of fun, actually.
Huh.
I can tell you about it later.
I'll have to look it up.
Why do you gotta laugh?
What are you doing, Nathan?
I'm hungry.
We were trying to end the show. And it was just about...
Is that Lay's potato chips?
It was just about over, and you just break into some chips.
Are those
I thought we were done. You guys were talking about nonsense.
That's 2 weeks
Are
in a
those
row.
sour
that
cream and
he's
onion?
jacked up your opening or closing.
Yeah, what are those?
Are those sour cream and onion?
They are sour cream and onion.
Yeah,
Ooh,
family
excellent
size.
choice.
I got the family size for me and the family.
Yeah.
Mostly for me.
Mostly for me. I'm gonna eat these. I'm gonna eat these tater chips. These are good.
Logan has an offer for you, Trevor.
$2 after a concert.
For Trevor's
Shirt?
Yeah.
Wait, she wants Trevor's sweaty shirt?
Yes,
My
after the
shirt?
concert. She's putting her bid in now.
She's gonna give you $2 for your shirt.
I mean,
Jeremy, get that
it
P.O.
depends on the
box ready.
shirt I wear.
That's the
I guess.
opening bid,
Where-
actually.
that's opening bid.
That
Yeah.
could be one of our Patreon.
I mean,
it's really
Trevor's
Wow.
shirt.
It might be kind of smelly. I'm not gonna get like super sweaty unless it's really hot in there. We're not a
Curtis is
metal
looking
band.
at those chips.
That tortoise is looking at those chips. It wants the chips,
I want
Nathan.
them chips.
That,
Wants them
that
chips.
tortoise.
I'm super hungry
has-
from
Can
all
you
this.
wear a deep V?
Saving the. I don't have a deep V.
You don't have a deep V?
No.
We have to get Trevor a deep V.
We'll just cut one of his shirts into a V.
That'd actually be better.
Whatever
Just cut it
shirt
straight down.
he's willing to give away for $10, I think is a great idea.
Well, we know Kyle wants. Not Kyle. We know Crazy wants Trevor's V.
That is a callback.
Wow.
Oh no!
Trevor just got the joke.
What? No, I was laughing the whole time.
Oh, I thought you said, "Oh no."
I was ending my laugh. With, oh no.
Oh, I thought it was beginning.
You can't have it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Man.
Okay, all right. Well, need to add a turtle sex noise to the soundboard. All right. You know. Is that what
How was that?
I don't know. I imagine more like.
It's like. No, that's not.
I'm guessing there's like a squish in there somewhere.
I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. All right.
I might have something.
No.
Let me see.
Hey, Trevor, go to the zoo and bring a recorder with you.
All right, man.
All right.
Go to the zoo. Sir, what are you doing? I'm just trying to get some turtle sex noises for some research. Huh.
Oh, okay. Peace out, man.
There it is.